Hey Scorpio, welcome to your monthly tarot read for the month of June 2020. I'm doing this live. So for those of you who are joining me, thank you. And to all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Info about my personal readings and everything else about this channel will be in the description box below. All right. So Scorpio, let's see what have we got for you in love for the month of June. What do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus and Jupiter? In love. Seven of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Okay. The Sun. Wow. I feel that you're ready for summer. Six of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Since this is your, okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. Our Scorpio will have a healthy, smiley heart for the summer, I feel. But let's see. Let's see. I hope so. But let's see. Let's get you more cards since this is your monthlies so that we can have more insights here. Okay. Oops. These are really small. Okay. King of Cups. The Moon. The Knight of Pentacles. The Sun. Okay. The Devil. The Page of Swords. Okay, that's good. The Magician. The Six of Wands. And the Tower. All right. What do we have at the bottom? We have the Hermit. Okay. So there's been the silent phase is over for your connection. I feel that Scorpio, I feel that for a while now you've been faced with a dilemma with regards to this connection that you have. There is this connection that you feel very involved in emotionally, rather, and you are in a very indecisive state, whether you still want to continue to invest here, whether you want to let this go, you want to let this person go, depending on how they show up in your life, in your day-to-day life, whether they show up or they don't. Some people, may have been ghosted at some point here. You may have seen the passive-aggressive kind of behavior from this person, and that is very irritating on your side. And in that sense, I do see that you are starting to get control, good control of your emotional response towards the situation. I do feel that you still have love for this person. You still care about this person. But I could also see that you're beginning to see some light here in terms of how you deal with the situation. It's like if you don't hear from them, possibly in the past you worry, you care so much about what they are doing even though you don't see them. But I feel that as of the moment now, you see things as they are. So if they don't communicate to you, you pull back your emotional investment as well. You stop. It's not that you don't love them or you don't care, but you stop caring for the moment. That's the way I see it. And that's the way you see it as well. That the only way to deal with such a very elusive kind of connection is more, or very unhealthy kind of dynamic, is to focus yourself into things that are pretty much available for you right now in your day-to-day life. And what makes you happy? Being with friends, perhaps you going to the park, barbecue, and all that. So this is you really seeing the light at the end of your tunnel. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the tunnel that you both went through, but at least on your side, you are leaving the dark phase, you know, of being in a crossroads, not knowing what to do, trying to decide where to go, and all that. You're leaving that behind, and I feel that now you are deciding that if this person is not giving in some truthful act towards this connection, then off you go. You let this person handle their own unhealthy actions, yeah, in a connection. So that can go in different ways. People can be, you know, they have different manifestations of what unhealthy attachment is like. So, but now I feel that with all this commotion, or with all this darkness that you have felt, Scorpio, in this connection, you're just wanting to close it out as soon as possible. You can't handle anymore any further detachment, passive aggressiveness, inconsistency from this person, any deception, or whatsoever that is. You can't handle that anymore. You don't, it's not that you can't, you won't. You don't want to handle it anymore. It's for them to do what's best for them. If they are still in this connection, you suppose that they should put in the effort that they need to keep this going. But if they don't, then that's the truth that you see. That's the truth that you see. But I have to say too that in this connection, I can feel that there is love here. You want to nurture this connection, and you're dealing with someone who do love you, but someone too who is not very clear with their intentions, someone who may have shown some inconsistencies towards you, the in and outs, and the hot and cold kind of energy, which is very unhealthy. You know, it's not healthy for you in the long run as well, especially if you're at the receiving end of this. It's tiring. It's like, you know, for most Scorpios that I think I'm reading for right now, you're pretty much done dealing with all this type of dynamic. But then again, moving towards your person's side, your person's energies here, which is it's not pretty different from the previous reading I did. Was it I think it's similar to Taurus as well. That type of energy, I feel it's more like I feel that it's like, is it the summer, or is it the sun energy that we have, that people are now beginning to see, you know, some light, or has been, you know, granted, or somehow there's that element of being illuminated about a situation your person is. This person is I feel is wanting to is somehow is manifesting you back. There is this person, Scorpio, that is trying to manifest you back. Someone who wants to win you back. Someone who may not be giving. Someone who may be wow, very they shown some bits of deceptiveness, or like I said, inconsistency, or somebody who was pretty slow in working on this connection in the past. In whatever pace you were in, this is someone who was always lagging. But now I do see that they're wanting to give back, they're wanting to win you back. Yeah, wanting to win you back. And them doing this would really surprise you. It's pretty surprising given that it's totally opposite to what they have been doing for whatever reason. And somehow there is that level of uncertainty on their part, whether are you still gonna be taking them in. This is someone who would come in unexpectedly, reach out to you, try to show you that possibly they have changed, or they're ready to start something off, new type of communication dynamic towards you, a new sense of hope that this could be a new start for both of you, that you can both start to work things out here. But that is also their way of seeing whether you would still be in here, you would still be working it out with them. It's sort of a hit and miss kind of energy, I feel. This is someone who may be coming back and try to test the waters as well. But the thing is, if they see that it's a go on your side, that you would still be open for this, you will see a very fast-moving change for the better. You would see this person starting to give back more, faster. So if this was someone who was pretty super 1000% relaxed in your connection in the past, somebody who is not really action-oriented, a very disappointing partner perhaps, I feel that they are coming in here to test whether you're still in it to win it. And if they see that you do, you would know then that their intention is real for coming back, because they will start off with a very small offer, small communication. But once they see that you are in it to win it, there's going to be that fast-moving action from them to gear this up, to get this connection going. That's the way I see it. So it's up to you if you want to take this in. If you're talking about love, I do see that you still care for this person. You still want to nurture this connection, only if this person shows you some authenticity. But I feel that they are ready to do that too. Because there is love here on their side, but they were not really expressing it as much in the past. They may have played games with you, to test whether do you really love them, which is really, there's that sense of immaturity on their part, possibly emotional maturity. Rather than communicate it, they try to play mind games just to see how much you could really invest here. But them coming back is their way of testing the waters to see whether you're in it to win it. And if you are, this person would really persuade and get you back. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. And honestly, this is a good summer love, I feel, for you. Check out the Taurus reading, because it feels like it's a similar vibe I see for that. But the thing here, I think that what's prominent on your reading is that you were dealing with someone who was very, there's really that deceptiveness in the past, deceptive acts that they may have done in the past, which was very detrimental for this connection. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the universe has to say for you. Your treasure is at hand. All right, let's see. What is this? Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists, the universe. So this deceptive act, I feel, is more of somebody who possibly has went on out and about, trying to possibly have taken for granted this connection with you in the past, because they may have tried to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Someone who is not really ready just yet. They tried to see whether the grass is greener, but unfortunately, summer is starting. Maybe they did that during winter time. And of course, I don't know if really grass was greener back then. Scorpio. So I think they now know. There's some clarity here on both sides. This reconnection gives clarity on this dynamic you have both. And your treasure is at hand. Beautiful. I'm not sure if you still like this, but yeah. I think the intention for coming back is good. I see that. But they would come in slowly. Once they see that you're in it to win it, you'll see it speed up. All right. Let's see. Your postcard from the spirit for Scorpio, please. What do we have for Scorpio? All right. Guys, if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. All right, here you go. Dearest Hugh, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned. You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions. And the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. Wow. So the message actually tells you exactly what we are talking about here. It's pretty cohesive. And I love it for you. I love it for you, Scorpio. And I hope this gives you insights. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know. I'm interested how this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, check out your other signs in your chart and check out the other readings I have in this channel. Also, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos, or even if I go live. Every Mondays, I go live for Gypsy Monday Night Tarot for individual signs. So join me at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time if you're available. And also check out the other readings in this channel as well. Okay? But if this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.